this is Amy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick video showing you how I paint another floral design in blues on this glass bottle. I have gone over this glass bottle and base coated it with enamel glitter. This is silver, actually. I did two coats on it. So I did one coat, let it dry, and then I came back and did another coat all the way around it. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do the front side, and then we'll go from there with it. I try to figure out what brushes I actually used here. We'll be using two Amagic round brushes. I have a number 6 and a number 12. I will be using a number 8 Deerfoot Stippler and a dotting stylus. And this is just a real simple design. I'm going to be using hydrangea. These are all FolkArt paints. Cerulean blue. Some fun multi-surface teal topaz. And this is like a metallic. Forest moss. Thicket. Like two of those. Burnt sienna. And yellow ochre. Again, mixture of multi-surface and enamel paints. What I'm going to do is just dip my brush into one of the blues here, either the cerulean blue or the hydrangea, and then white. So it's going to be a mixture of those three different ones. So I'm just dabbing my brush, and this is the 6 or the 12, excuse me, not 16. And then I'll just tip it into the blue, the darker blue. Then what I'm going to do is just do some quick, easy strokes. I'm going to do a center, and it's not a center meaning for the flower itself, but it's for the petal part. And then I'm just going to come on the sides and just keep rotating colors here. And then come over here like this. I don't want the sides to be the same height. I just want them to be just very basic, just very quick. And this is going to be a petal to create the flower itself. And I'll show you here what I mean. Okay, and I want to work on my center here because I don't want it too big. In my sample I made it really big, and I really don't want the center to be that big. Now once you do a stroke, if you want to come back over it, you can. And there's just, because I want it to have a lot of the different colors in each of the petals. So I'm going to try to come a little closer here, because like I said, on the last one that I did, I had really, really big centers. And I really honestly didn't plan on them being that big. So when I come through and try to fill the center in, it looks huge, so I didn't like that. Now before I started painting on this bottle with the base coat, I did wash it with soap and water. I then, and this is after I got the tag off or the sticker on it, I then went over it with rubbing alcohol, which helps just to make sure you get all of the excess debris off of it, any kind of grease that you might have from handling the bottle, because our skin has oils in it, or things that we've touched. So you just want to make sure all of that is off. That way you get a good adherence of your paint. Now with having a base coat like I do already on here, that helps as well, because that will just give it a better base and a thicker, when I'm applying the paint like I'm applying it, that then gives it a thicker coverage. And that just helps. It just helps give it some added durability. Because the thicker your paint is, the more durable the design will be. You just have to be careful that it's not too thick, because you don't want the paint to bubble when you put it in the oven. You work really hard on your design and then you stick it in there and it gets ruined. That's not good either. Alright, so let's do this. Just keep going with it. And you just, can keep going over it till you get the colors exactly the way you want them. Again, I'm just going to do the front of the bottle for the purpose of the video. But to sell it, I will do the entire bottle. Only the Jägermeister bottles I tend to just do the fronts because of their shape. I have no idea. You could just very easily do the front of any of these. It would be just fine. But I like to do it all the way around. Just see how easy these strokes are. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I just want to try to point out too that my channel is intended to be simple, and meaning that it's great for beginners, whether you're a beginner glass painter in general, because I have done some glass painting. Actually, I've done a lot of glass painting, but I'm trying to find something a little bit different that's just more of a quirky, kind of a unique gift idea, and that's what I consider this. Perfect for gift giving, fun to sit down and create the art, gather your friends, and begin. Let's see how just very, very loose this is. Very, very loose. Perfect for the beginner painter. And pretty. I think it's pretty. Pretty simple design, but designs don't have to be real intense in order to be pretty, right? They surely do not. And you can rotate your, which side gets the longer. They don't all have to go on the same side. Or you can rotate it per flower. However you want to do it. Get too much paint in your brush, just wipe it off on a paper towel. And that's pretty easy and affordable. I just don't recommend washing your brush unless you absolutely have to when you're painting on glass, because that water can actually make it to where your paint is not as strong. It'll weaken it, or it can. So you're best off to just do it on a paper towel. That way you won't have that issue. And with this kind of a design, I think, because it goes on pretty thickly, that makes it good. Makes it to where you're going to have more durability because it's automatically going on nice and thick. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is take my smaller number 6 round brush. I'm going to do basically the same thing as far as coating it. I'm just sticking it into the greens, and then I'm also going to dab it into the metallic, the topaz, the green topaz. Is that what it's called? Teal. Alright, so what I'm going to do for the leaves is just do my flat brush stroke like that. And I can come in here and keep loading it. Now when you do these, you can make the strokes basically the same size as you go. I want to get some more paint on here. I feel like that's not covered nicely. Or you can make them a little bit smaller as you go up the chain here. But you want it to be not to where it's opaque. Or you want it to be opaque, I meant. Sorry. I don't like when it's transparent. Like that. So we're just going to do like that. You could even put another one on the end there if you want. But I'm just going to do a few of these around this design. And just keep coming around here. I like to have that topaz in here. But I like mixing the greens, so I can do like that, or I can come out and just swing it around. But I want it to be more opaque. So basically doing 3 colors on here. I'm going to come back in and throw some more of that teal topaz right here, like that. So yes, this is a different type of leaf. I don't normally do this type of a leaf, but I thought, you know, for this design, it's perfect. Okay, so I can come out here around this if I want. Here. Maybe you can throw a little bit of the other green, the forest moss. Let's see, it's easy. If you can hold a paintbrush, you can do this stroke. I can guarantee it. Just a very easy stroke, great for beginners. Definitely great for beginners. And when you're watching this, if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to place those underneath the video. I will do my best to answer you as quickly as possible. So like I said, you can just kind of eyeball this, or you can figure you're going to go around every so often. And so I say, well, you can go make them different lengths. They don't all have to be the same. Matter of fact, I kind of prefer them not to be identical. But again, that's up to you. Some people just have a really hard time with things not being identical. And I get it. I truly do. Okay. And then let's just keep turning it. Again, if you get into the point where you have too much paint in your brush, just feel free to wipe it off on a paper towel. Alright, so we're going to go in here. And you can go close to the flower, or space it out. Really is up to you. And I say that because I don't want you to feel like just because I'm creating it a certain way that you have to as well. Use your own, like use my designs to give you ideas, but then put your own twist on them. That would be perfect. And that's what I like, is when people put their own twist on things. And I'm going to come back through here and go like that. Come back here and go like that. Finish it off. And by doing that, I'm just giving it, I got a little piece of paint there, I'm just giving it more thickness, really. Alright, we're almost done with this part. Hang in here. I'm going to go ahead and do a part here. And you can overlap. You know, I can go over the top of this flower if I want. Because in nature, I like to always say, you know, flowers are not lined up separately. When you do a bouquet or on a tree or a plant, you will have them overlapping with leaves and blooms and all that good stuff. So just don't feel like everything has to be lined up just so, because it doesn't. It truly, truly does not. I hope you like this design. If you do, just make sure you let me know down below. If you have any, like I said before, any questions, comments, please let me know. If you have any suggestions on future, which is what I will do. But if you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. New to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And before you leave, hit the share button underneath the video so that you can share this on your social network with all your family and friends. Very easy to do. And until the next time, please stay safe and healthy, and you have a good one.